Welcome to Small Cap Nation. I'm Greenberg reporting from the NASDAQ market site. And today I'm here with Michael Redman. He's the CEO of Oncolix. Oncolix is a company that develops drugs to fight cancer in women. Welcome, Michael, and tell me, how did you get involved in this area, specifically in the cancer market?
Well, I think that there's a great unmet medical need with gynecological cancers. And specifically, our company is focused on ovarian cancer. And ovarian cancer patients are diagnosed late stage the majority of the time, around 80%, and they have very few treatment options.
And your lead drug is Prolanta. Can you explain how Prolanta attacks cancerous cells?
Prolanta has a unique mechanism of action called autophagy. And simply put, is an interaction between the lysosome and the mitochondria of the cell and causes the cell to eat itself to death. But it also has a second mechanism. It prevents resistance to chemotherapy. So if we can make the chemo last longer and kill it by autophagy, we have 2 shots on goal instead of 1.
And Herceptin is a drug widely used in the treatment of breast cancer. Is Prolanta compatible with Herceptin?
Absolutely. We have data to support that used in combination with Herceptin, there's a synergistic, not an additive, but a synergistic effect of using the 2 products together for breast cancer. Now, this has played out well in our animal models, and we hope to show that it will play out just as well with human data.
Let's talk about human data. Talk about where you are right now with regard to testing. Let's get a timeline for when we're going to see Prolanta on the market.
Prolanta is currently in a phase 1 clinical trial, which is the first in humans. And we're really excited about the results we've seen to date. This drug appears to have very, very few side effects, which is very unusual for a cancer drug. We will finish this trial later this year and start into phase 2 testing in 2018.
And are you working with any partners or hospitals as you develop Prolanta?
Yes, we are. The trial was principally designed by MD Anderson Cancer Center, which is rated #1 in the world. They also are doing a lot of the mechanistic work for us relating to the trial, such as the evaluation of biomarkers. So to have them involved in the trial is really good. In fact, MD Anderson discovered our mechanism of action, so we've had a very good relationship with their organization. Oncolix is still a private company, but about 10 days ago, we completed an acquisition of a public shell, which we are the majority owner, and that gives us an opportunity to reverse ourselves into that shell later on and be a public traded company, hopefully on NASDAQ in the future.
So Michael, tell me about your background and how it relates to Oncolix.
Well, I have a background both in business development and as a chief executive officer, so I have a pretty good lay of the land when it comes to the investment bankers, to large pharmaceutical companies, and drug development experience. And to augment, we have a great team that consists of managers, board members that have a lot of experience in both the public and private markets.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your management team and your board?
Sure. All of our people have both private and public experience. We also have some very, very smart investors, including an ex-president of a major pharmaceutical company. Of course, we have relationships with all the major pharmaceutical companies, but we have some A-lister type investors in the company.
All right, well, thank you, Michael Redman.
My pleasure.
And thank you for watching Small Cap Nation.